Oh my
We are going to secure the package.
The package is always secure.
So Kesi, if you what's it called? So what's happening in our house right now? We are trying to see who gets the most packages in our house.
Yeah, this is coming off the back of my dad that got 10,000 like last week.
My dad gets packages as if there's no tomorrow.
Okay.
So what we're trying to do now, we have now done a tally in the house.
All right.
And this is going to span over a month to see how many packages we get. At the moment, the main person is Tobi.
I mean, allow it. They started this when I've already ordered stuff.
Look,
I mean, you can't do that. I mean,
There's 5 days in a week. Tobi's already hit his 5-day quota.
I had none for like 2 weeks.
And then
All of a sudden we're doing this and now I've got 10,000.
now I'm the guy.
Now I'm the bad guy.
In one day, Tobi got 3 packages.
Yeah, I mean, today, that's gone straight up to 5 and it's not the end of the week.
Yep. And that's called securing the package.
Secure the package all the time.
Oh God. Right. Let's get started in today's episode.
Yeah, man.
Hello, everybody.
Body.
And welcome to episode 46 of Don't Believe the Hype podcast.
46.
AKA DBTHPodcast. AKA your favorite podcast.
All
One
day,
and
every day.
Oi.
Welcome. I am Kesi,
Greetings.
AKA MKs Boogie in the cut. What it do?
And it's the camera can zoom in my face.
Now.
It's Mr. Tobi Tariba. My employees, you don't need to know my name.
You just gave it away. You just said your name was Tobi.
You
Tariba.
jackass. Anyway,
Well, for anyone else, it's Shamity if you're nasty.
Shush your mouth. You actually
God.
messed it up for yourself.
Yup.
Greetings. It's
Come on.
MBT.
Come on.
Yes.
Woy.
We're gonna have to delete
No.
that employment.
No.
I ain't gonna. Basically, at this point, all I need to give out is
Mine's like, you just basically showed them your passport. Look
Do you know
at
what I
you.
mean?
all I need to give them is my NI number. That I'm getting paid.
Literally. I'm sorry, this is so random and this is probably not the time, but I've got an update on my speeding thing. I got caught by a speeding camera.
Again?
Speed
No.
awareness. I'm getting a speed awareness course.
Really?
Praise be. I forgot
Seriously?
To let you know. Yeah.
Wait, what?
You've got the
You are just one wacky racer.
Praise be.
No, but if you saw what Kesi did, yeah. Kesi was like to me, what's it called?
Do you want to take the points?
No, it's not even about do you want to say how they caught Kesi.
No,
was
it was
mad.
egregious. All right, let me explain the story. So basically, yeah, I do this thing sometimes. There are lots of ways for me to get...
All the time.
Let me land. There are 2 ways for me to get home or
Okay.
to get to a specific place around my area. So I might be on the phone and I'll be like, yo, left or straight? Quickly. Like, quick.
She just plays
It's
mind
a
games.
left. I like it. It's a thrill.
You gotta keep it, keep it excited every single
keep
day.
Things going,
you know?
Keep it going. Keep the rush going. Anyway, Michael said, go left. I said, I want to go straight.
Sorry.
So I go straight, yeah. On this road, it's a dual carriageway. It's one of those ones where it should be a 70, but you know...
It should be a 70.
You know, like, okay, so the reason... I learned this in my last speed awareness course. Certain roads have speed limits because, like, someone has died or there's been a collision. And based on that,
okay.
they lower the speed.
Yeah.
This is one of the roads that's definitely supposed to be a 70, but it's a 50.
Okay.
Right.
Right. So it should be a 70.
It really should.
Right.
So I'm doing 60.
So you're going by what it should be.
It's all right.
Ah, well,
right?
you know, your life,
Let me
I
just
understand.
say, whenever Michael drives down that road, Michael, how much do you do?
Which one?
The road that I got caught on.
Yeah, about 78, man.
All right.
But how you doing 78, but you got caught, but you didn't?
Anyway,
No,
let me
because
tell
the way I
wait,
drive-
No, wait, let me tell you how. It's not the way he
You
drives.
think it took a picture of my car because the way she's driving?
Nah,
He
you know
said she looks like a whacker.
She looks like a whacker every
The thing is, what you need to understand,
But you.
my car looks like Junebug. So when it goes, it's like, it's
a
like
little
this.
bullet.
It's like,
It's a little tick. So on this particular day, it's that raggedy police van with the camera out
Or was
the
it
door.
perched?
yeah. And
Oh,
the van
they
at the thing is, the van
It's
at
two
the back,
cameras at
it's like
the paparazzi camera just there.
Quack, 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 breaking news. So now I'm driving. I see. I'm like, shit.
They got me.
I try and put my foot on the brakes, and it only reduces to 61.
No.
I must have been doing like 75.
What's so mad yeah, is that she braked after she's already seen the camera. The
So
camera's
it's
already
already
taken
flashed.
it.
It's already taking a picture of her.
But these, this is why I was
Maybe they allowed me because I slowed it down after they taken the
I
picture.
said, maybe that. Give me grip. The thing that's so mad, yeah, is that it doesn't flash. So
Oh, it's one of those silent
It's an
ones.
internal one. It's like,
You know,
So
many
it
of those
says,
I've gone past.
got
I'm
him.
pretty scared that
Oh, yeah.
something could come in. God
got
forbid.
him. Yeah, got him. That's
Shut that
literally what the
down
camera
now.
said. Like us. Anyway, we praise God. Okay, it's a speed awareness.
Praise God. I'm still waiting. Look, I've got court coming. I don't know what these people are saying.
Everybody's got their problems.
Taking me to court.
I don't know what I've done.
Everybody's got their problems.
I was going 60 and a 40. These people are like,
come on,
goodness
man.
sake.
It's very easily done.
That's on the 846 as well.
On the 846, there's a camera every second.
Just
every
one time
bloody
you got there push.
every bloody step you take, bruv. Anyway, okay.
Bastards.
Speaking of races, it's time for
Good segue.
Thank you. I was very proud of that.
Yeah.
Table strainers.
Trainers table. Whatcha? Fuck the feds.
Fuck 12, man. That's all Peru in him. God damn.
Trying to keep a brother down.
Trust me,
Prosecute me in
I ain't
two different,
snitching on shit.
What's it called? What's the place called when you're in two different jurisdictions? God
man.
damn, man.
Let me speed,
The
man.
Met
Damn.
police got me one day. Sorry,
100%.
police got me the other day.
They were
Fuck
just-
12
just
on
cunning.
both sides.
100%.
Okay.
On both sides.
God damn. Right. Okay. Now, speaking of uniform.
Yeah, for
I'm
real.
trying here.
I like
you're
that.
doing
I
well.
like
Alright,
that.
thank you
very
very
well.
much. Speaking of uniform, fuck 12 forever. Okay. We have some vape waffles here. To those who are not watching and are listening,
For real.
it will do you very well to understand the segues that I've just given.
Yes.
Okay. By watching us on YouTube so you can see the theme we have today.
Yes.
Today
Yes,
we have, I did say, races. I also said uniform. We've got 3 vapor waffles here today.
Without the syrup.
I know that's right.
Oh, you were waiting for that one.
Yeah.
Like it.
But
I like
all
that.
the sauce. Right? Am I right? No syrup, just sauce.
Oh, okay. I
Okay.
get it.
Without the bacon and the
I
sausage.
get it.
Nah, nah,
Oh my gosh, this is so chaotic, bruv.
What we got?
And did you see Skepta's one?
What?
He's got one with that slow tie. Is that his name?
Yeah.
And
They made
like
the
some
song
other
this-
guys, and they're like, wah, wah. and it's
No.
jokes. It's actually-
It sounds dead, man.
They said wagwan.
It sounds dead. Wow, it sounds
A
dead.
little meaty. It was just nice to see it. you know?
Meaty indeed.
Yeah, a little bit meaty.
Now you're gonna ruin the word.
Like a
wagwan.
medium
Hey.
curry that's about to come out soon.
Relax, sis.
Give us some time. We got an agenda.
Segue. All right. Now, chaos aside, we got to focus. Why are we drunk today? What's going on?
Focus.
This podcast is going to be very loud. Guys, lower your volume.
Enjoy.
All right, cool. So to the right of me, we have the black and white vapor waffle. This
Yes.
is the most...
Sought after best colorway.
That's
It's
it.
the most
Perfect.
sought after. It's the most sought after because, as you can see, it's very simple, black and white. You can't go wrong with it. Monochromatic, matches with anything.
Resale price £5.
Yeah, it's £500. It's a nice pair.
Nice. The thing is, it's a nice pair, but I wouldn't say it's the nicest pair.
It's the safest pair.
It's the safest pair.
Safest pair.
And
It's
yeah,
Tobi's pair.
that's
It's
the,
Tobi's
yeah,
pair.
it's Tobi's pair. And
That
that's
doesn't mean I'm safe. My name's Shamatif and Nasty. That don't make me safe now. Understand that for real.
bruh.
Rest in peace, Miss Gladys, boy.
Yeah, rest in Brack.
Rihanna.
Brick and
All
Brack,
right,
man,
there we
that
go.
stuff.
I said,
What are you saying?
Brick and
It's going
Brack.
down.
What is he saying?
What was
25
he
on the
saying?
coupe, 450, 500, 369. Take that back, rewind it. Brack.
Oh God,
let's get to
YMB
that.
slam.
that was such a banger though.
It was.
God. That was when Young Thug and them man, Rich Homie Quan and them.
Yeah.
all like this. Right, Victor, come on.
Yo, for real.
Ooh,
Yo.
hey.
I can't lie, I have to go back to that album. That album is sensational.
Rich Gang? Oh my God.
And I was waiting for volume 2, but it never came.
Nah, because Rich Homie Quan is somewhere else.
Yeah, we don't know where he is. Dude, hit the Quan somewhere else, man.
All right, now let us the second. Yeah, the second vapor waffle we have today. It is the Villain Red colorway. This is my pick.
Yep.
Absolutely gorgeous. It is my favorite colorway, the best colorway in my opinion.
Yeah.
Gorgeous burgundy color with a green detailing.
It's a solid pair.
Yeah,
It's solid pair.
I think if I'm honest, because I think the black and white one works really well because it's like neutral, but this one is still kind of muted. Like I feel like it's still neutral even though it's burgundy and green.
Yeah.
I feel like you can still wear it in the same type of instances. honestly, this pair, my God. If I could double up, I would.
It's a beautiful
Really?
Yeah.
That's the first time I've heard you say that.
I want to ruin these.
How much is resale?
Scatter them.
How much is resale?
About $3.
About $3.
You gonna double up at $3? Yeah, rethink ruining those.
Possible.
I'm gonna take it.
It's a possibility. You probably still
ruin
could.
them and go and pay resale.
Yeah.
300 versus your 500.
Which one would you pick?
You know,
It's a bit crazy for yours.
Now for the finale.
So we're actually gonna have to tell people to put their microphone down.
I told them to lower the volume. Yeah, because someone's going. Why was it so high?
I don't know.
Run it down on a Monday morning.
All right.
You understand? I actually sound like the trumpet people.
This is the tour yellow colorway.
Yes.
It's been sought after by MBT for a really long time.
Yes.
It's been about 2 months in the making.
It has.
And it's a really gorgeous colorway. Jalan said it reminds her of Jamaica. And that's fine.
Jalan, get out of here, man.
It makes a lot of sense.
I get it, but I hate when
It's the colours.
Do you know I hate? No. Do you know I hate when people say this? Because someone said this as well. Someone said this in the comments. It looks like the Jamaican flag.
Well, you think it's an oversimplification?
Yeah.
I mean,
it's a bit reductive.
But it is a Jamaican colour.
I see the black.
Represent.
Jamaica has black in the flag.
You don't see.
Jalan, kudos to you.
You don't see.
I think that, first of all, can I just say, this is a size 10.5. It really looks like a size 8. It doesn't look that big to me.
Kesi, you're lying.
Nah, this looks like a 15.
No,
You're lying.
Honestly, to me,
And you're lying.
Yeah, see?
Don't lie for yourself.
when it was over here,
Yeah, when you
looked like a size 8. I took it out the light.
He said, damn.
All right, so it doesn't look like a size 8.
it looks like a size 10.
It doesn't look like a size 17.
There's a lot of material.
A lot is happening.
Just like all of yours.
I do like this. I do like this colorway though.
I like it.
I do. I wasn't in love with it. I'm not gonna lie. I wasn't.
So
But
every time when I was talking to this girl about the church, she's like, "Nah, Michael's flames," and now you
It
take.
is.
So it's showing
it's not
you.
as slim as mine or anything. but
Honestly, on the table at the moment, the villain reds are probably the best.
Yeah,
one.
it goes villain reds, tour yellows.
No,
black.
right stuff. It's definitely the black one first.
No.
But villain reds, if you can work out that math, one goes after two. Villain reds, then the black one and the yellow.
No, I think it goes villain reds, tour yellow, the black, then cell.
Even Kesi had to do it too, because it doesn't work like that. The math is not mathing.
I don't know. Because if I'm honest, I really don't care for the black.
Okay, so that spells out for
I
you.
know why it works.
Okay.
Anyway, we have been talking for way too long. This is our tables
Trainers table. Watcha!
All right, amazing. MBT, hit us with the news.
Hi guys, this is MBT today.
Breaking news.
Out of nowhere.
Thank you guys. Thank you guys at the studio.
Thank you.
Here we have today some news about the fashion game right
I
now.
can't lie. You sound like your name's wisdom. I don't know why.
Anyway.
Wisdom. Good luck.
Eugene.
Good luck.
Guys, today we have a win in the group.
We do. We have a couple.
Yes, we do. The first win is from MKs Boogie over here. She got the silver toes. She got access by sneakers.
I did.
Would you like to talk about it a bit more?
The electronic back door.
Well, as we know, sneakers is a bit of a scandalous somebody. And I really didn't think I was going to win. I'm actually quite surprised, but
It's just, I'm
actually quite surprised.
This is crazy.
But you know what? So I was in a clubhouse room. I don't know why I started for so long. I was in a clubhouse room this morning, and one of the people that I was speaking to said that they were in a room with someone from sneakers that does like the technical stuff, like the engineering.
Right.
And they were like, the algorithm is based on the people that get exclusive access are the people that engage with the app the most.
What does that mean?
So like, not just watching the lives.
So
sending, like, if you see some, like, not just trainers, if you see like, I don't know, like kick check, and you share it with a friend, if you're sending stuff. So one girl that was in the room, shout out Nat.
Big girl. Nat.
She was saying how she just literally texts herself some of the stuff that's there, and she got 4 last year. 4 exclusive access last year. So you know, I engaged with
giving y'all game for free.
Literally. So I engaged with the last thing I engaged with was the Offspring, whatever they did, the sneakers thing. I watched it all the way through. Next day, I didn't even put 2 and 2 together that I got the exclusive access. But
really? Yeah. You know, that's mad, because when there was a point in time when Sneakers that was doing all those videos, I was in every single one. They still didn't give me no exclusive.
Yeah, but that's just you don't have. It's not just watch them. You got to share the stuff. You got to send it to your phone.
Because everyone watches the lives.
I got a 9 to 5 anyway.
Anyways, what does that even mean? But yeah, that was my win.
The next thing on the list, one of our compadres.
Sorry, that wasn't my only win.
What win did you get? Oh, yes.
Is this love? Is this love? Is this love? Is this love that I'm feeling? Is this love? Is this is it love or is this love?
I don't know. Ask Bob Marley.
That I'm feeling. Yes.
Oh.
I wanna know now.
Such a banger.
It is.
I'm ready and able.
Oh yes.
Put my cards on the table. Come on.
Bing.
Rest in peace, Bob Marley, man.
R.I.P. man.
All right. The next thing, one of our compadres.
Can I talk about my Valentine's pack? I got it from Offspring in a size 6.
Somehow.
Back to
You
you,
done.
Auntie.
Thank you. So one of our compadres for the third time.
Yes.
Got a super win.
A big win.
And what a super win is a super win is a magnificent win.
It's the biggest win up to now.
It is no.
For 2021.
Yes, it is.
Yes.
It's a huge win.
It is.
It's a very huge win.
It is.
And our guy, a dog,
Come on.
Holiday,
Come on. Big shout out to you.
won the Nike Jordan
1.
85s.
Nike Jordan?
It is Jordan. What Nike Jordan?
Gotta run with it.
Okay,
Let
the
go.
Jordan 1 85s. It is Nike, but Jordan anyway.
You
The
were
Jordan
fine.
1 85s.
Yes,
Yeah, there you
sir.
go. Yeah, the shoe that I praised by my God that he was going to give it to me.
Yeah.
But he said there's something better in store.
Yeah, 100%, 100%.
God said,
Accept
I
that.
heard your prayer. Just that the answer was a no.
He said, you leave it alone.
Nah, 100%. He was like, you're not
Like,
buying another
fam.
shoe.
Yeah, he said relax.
Leave it alone, dude.
But you know what? I find it so weird that sneakers release it as generally or as a cue.
That
really
was a
spins
That
me.
one spun me.
It's
That
not-
was
spun
a
me.
joke.
Because when I saw Pendant, I was like,
the thing is,
so I have a chance.
I even had to double back on myself because I went to the Silver Toe release and I was like, that says draw. Maybe it hasn't loaded up on the 85s yet.
Mate.
Then you go to check out, it's asking you, put in your CVC number.
I was like,
do
why?
this, do that, do this, do that. And I'm like, wait, so it's already gone even by the time I put in all my details.
This is it. And the thing is, because it came out at 8 o'clock,
Yeah.
I wasn't rushing. I was like, I've got 15 minutes to apply. So
Exactly.
Yeah.
I got on at 8:02 and they were like, hold on, we're putting you in a queue. I said, a queue?
queue.
If I knew then what I know now.
Yo.
100%.
So yeah, gutted, but
Did
yeah,
everyone
we
do
did
it
see
to
a
us?
couple of people. I spoke to Faladay this morning. Big shout out to you.
Big shout
and yeah, she mentioned that she saw a couple of people winning on her side as well.
Mad.
Yeah, so I think a lot of people just didn't enter the Offspring raffle because they thought they were going to win.
I was one of them.
Yeah, I feel like, you know, there were certain sizes that there were quite a lot, but
Don't
there were certain sizes that you're an 8.5, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's Faladay. She said there were quite a few.
Don't worry, I'm going to message Offspring each anyway.
Yeah, I mean, hope for the best. Like, it's not over till it's over, innit?
I need the shoe, please.
But to be fair, resale as well.
$4
A lot less than I thought it would
It's
be,
a lot
man.
less, but it's going to
Yeah.
go up for sure.
I doubt it.
Then again, the 85s have not gone up. Like, since they've come out since last year, the resale's not crazy.
Which one?
So, you know, you had the reverse breads,
Yeah.
essentially the Chicago.
Were those
Yeah.
85s?
Those were
Yeah, they were
85s.
85s.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then
Yeah.
you also had, what was the color wheel? There was one that was supposed to come out. It was red and white. It was supposed to be a pack with the,
You know what?
with the,
Yes.
you remember?
Yeah,
I don't think
yeah.
that actually came out.
Those
yet.
are nice.
Well, it was okay, but still,
Price isn't going
price
up.
ain't doing a madness.
Which makes you wonder whether, like, you know, the value of like heritage is actually still
No, I think people are just
bringing
tired.
in the dollar because now neutral grade 85s, like this is the first time this colorway has been released since.
Second.
Yeah, second time.
Since.
Oh, yeah,
It's
yeah,
like
yeah,
since.
yeah.
It's been the first time since then, and it's going for $4 bills. $4 bills.
It's early days.
It's early days, but people are tired.
I would have
man.
expected higher from now,
You-
and for the fact that Nike brought it out as a general release.
And there's only 23,000 pairs globally.
I
That's
don't believe
mad.
that though.
I think
don't
that was a
think so
bit.
either.
The way they did it was a bit. There was a
I
much
don't
more.
believe that.
There
Yeah.
was much
I
more.
don't believe because everyone got them.
Yeah.
End had them. Foot Patrol.
Yeah.
My guy, Offspring.
Quite a few people had
Shooter
them.
will know if
BS
that's
team.
not the case. That person that takes a picture is 23,001. At that point, I'm going to be vexed.
I'm gonna fucking lose it until you find out the last 100 were duplicated.
Can you imagine?
Twice. Seven
Well.
people have number 700.
The next thing on the list, which kind of shocked us, is that LVMH is gonna close down the Fenty line.
They pack
Who
weights.
did it shock?
It shocked me.
Did it shock you?
Nah,
Yeah,
man.
it shocked me.
I can't lie. That double denim number that she did with the poofy shoulders was not bad.
So wait, because I was speaking to Tobi about this. Is it just the Fenty clothing line?
It's just Fenty clothing.
Yeah.
Okay, so Fenty Beauty is still fine.
Fenty Beauty is
They're
a
all
whole
different
It's
entities.
a whole different entity.
Okay,
yeah. Whole
alright.
different company.
They're only closing down the ready to wear.
Yeah,
Which-
because it was not clear because Fenty, I'm assuming Fenty
Was
is the whole brand.
the whole
So
company,
she's
sorry.
actually like separated each bit.
Yeah, so
Matting.
ready to wear came out first. Fenty Beauty is Fenty Beauty.
Yeah.
And she's still
It's got the lingerie line.
Yeah, Savage and Fenty.
Savage and Fenty, yeah.
That
That's about
Fenty
it.
name is
I think she's
sick.
got perfume as well. It's fire.
It's fire.
It's fire. Yeah, I mean, like, I'm not surprised at all. It was all very, like, when it first came out, I was really happy for her, but like the price point didn't make sense. It was like
expensive.
luxury. It was expensive. Like the
I
shoes
think-
were $5,
Yeah.
dress 5-6 bills.
So is this the same Fenty that did Fenty and Puma with a platform?
No, so Fenty and Puma. Fenty is Rihanna,
It's reality,
Yeah.
yeah.
but what she did with Puma is
Which
her
is
collab with
collaboration.
Puma.
Okay,
so it's
alright.
kind of like
I'm trying to think of an example of it, but I can't think of one.
Well, like
kind of
Off-White and
like-
Nike.
yeah.
Yeah,
What-
Off-White and
in
Nike.
terms of the Puma one, yeah. The
Yeah,
Puma
yeah,
one,
that's what I'm talking about.
So
Yeah.
Off-White and Nike, Off-White and Savage, I suppose. Anyway, in any
Yeah.
case, it's like that's a collab with a brand.
Yeah.
But then I've still got my
The brand, yeah,
So
okay.
Off-White is the
Yeah,
perfect
that's cool. That's cool.
example.
Yeah, so that's cool.
Yeah, but it was just like she had just priced it way too high, and
Yeah.
it's like the people that she's trying to market are young women, not necessarily.
They don't have the peace to spend that
They
money.
don't have the peas,
because
man.
it
It's
don't have
not.
the
It
peas.
wasn't targeted towards like the fashion girls that want to spend the money.
Yeah.
The thing is, yeah, like, I'm not gonna lie, I don't know for ladies. I mean, because I don't really know what the icons in the fashion industry
Yeah.
for ladies are. But did girls really see Rihanna as a fashion icon,
Absolutely.
I think, yeah, 100%.
or was she more of singer, beauty?
No,
Absolutely.
she's
Fashion
dominant.
icon.
Alright,
She's
cool.
dominating the game. I
She
think she's
is
probably
the-
she's the pinnacle.
Yeah.
Serious?
Yeah.
Fashion.
What you think it's
Yeah.
Beyonce?
No, obviously not. I don't
she
think
can't
Beyonce.
dress.
Because that Ivy crap that she's.
Bouncy be wearing bodysuits for goodness. how long.
Goodness sake, just moving like Kim
God
Kardashian.
damn.
But I
When you
never,
think of fashion icons,
Yeah.
for me, in my opinion, it's Rihanna over Kim Kardashian.
100%.
All right.
But the influence is obviously Kim Kardashian.
Kim.
Is.
To be honest,
But Rihanna is
yeah.
like up there.
Her swag is mad.
Yeah, it's the swagger.
The
It's
flair.
mad.
It's the flair.
I hear that. No,
Yeah, she's got
because
the je ne sais quoi.
I mean the clothing line, being truly, it basically has gone downhill exactly like the Yeezy clothing line.
This guy, man.
It's exactly the same.
No,
thing.
no, I get it.
When Kanye brought out his line when he first started off, it was just crazy overpriced. I mean, you saw
Yeah.
jumpers for like £500-700,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and it's like you really pricing that. Man was talking about bringing out clothing for like Zara pricing.
Yeah.
They end up doing £800. Doesn't make any sense, but you know it's sad. It's gone. But
Whoever-
Fenty Beauty still rises still.
Yeah. Whoever
Yeah.
helped him to do the price points was
You know.
Yeah, I just
smoking crack.
Yeah, Fenty wasn't. A lot of it didn't make sense.
And
But
Yeah.
did the designs bang like that though? So
no, they weren't that amazing.
there you go.
It wasn't totally original. I appreciated them for what they were, but they definitely needed to be priced
so.
at least half the price.
If she had, no, I think I've already answered the question. So if the price point was low, would you think a lot of people
I
would
think
have
it
bought
would have
into
made a
it?
big difference.
Yeah, she
If
flopped
the
herself
shoes were
then.
200 instead of 500,
It is what
Yeah.
it is,
if
man.
the dresses were,
You know,
180.
it might not have been her. It might have been the fact that it was part of LVMH and you got to keep up the branding.
100%.
Yeah, I think that. But before she started, if I remember correctly, she was doing it without LVMH first,
and it
the
was still
prices
like
were
$5
high.
bills.
Yeah.
Oh, that's it then.
Prices
Forget
have
it.
been wrong,
Oh,
but
that's it. L.
we
Alright.
move.
So the last item on the list,
Yes.
Yeah,
Klarna.
Man said
not
Klarna.
Klarna, England.
It's not Klarna.
Michael.
Klarna.
KL. There's no U in sight.
Oh, matting.
Where
Anyway,
the heck did you get Klarna from?
I'm not the one that uses it anyway, so that's it.
There you go.
Anyway, Klarna, yeah,
Yeah.
Klarna. Buy now, pay later.
Say England.
Eh?
Say England.
England,
Yeah, England.
I heard of you.
Yeah, I heard it.
England.
Oh,
Anyway, Klarna,
Yeah, there you go.
Buy now, pay later.
Yes.
They have now been regulated by the FCA.
Well, they haven't actually been
They
regulated
haven't
just
been
yet.
regulated.
They're going to get regulated by the FCA.
It could be on the way.
Those loan sharks, they're going to get relegated.
brother.
Relegated, you know.
I mean, you could get relegated.
Ah,
It might not be top
100%.
league anymore. No, for real though. Klarna and any other buy it now, pay later scheme.
Not buy it now.
Buy it now, yeah. Buy it now.
Say England.
Hurry up and buy. You know, any other buy now, pay later scheme.
Yes.
Clear Pay. I think there's another one called Layway.
Yeah.
They're going to lay you away.
Good try.
Hey, what?
Good try.
It was good. It was good. It was good.
Yeah, sober.
It was cool. It was cool for what it was, but it was not.
Thank you.
All right.
What?
Alright, be it. I mean, for anyone that doesn't know what the buy now, pay later scheme is all about, basically, essentially, it's a flexible payment method. Essentially, you don't have to put your money up first. You don't always have to put your money where your mouth is. You can put someone else's money where your mouth is.
And then pay back later.
Exactly, pay it later. Like most of these schemes do like 30 days, or they might do split over 3 months.
Yeah,
interest free.
Interest free.
No interest for that period. Obviously, after that, interest will be charged, and you
get screwed.
Yeah, that's where you get screwed, man.
That's
screwed. Where it becomes a problem. But the main issue that a lot of these people found with this scheme was that there were a lot of differences to credit card schemes. So a credit card, once you buy a credit card, you either get you definitely get a hard credit search, so it goes into your profile for one.
Get screwed.
Number two, interest is paid immediately. As soon as you use it, you're getting charged interest.
Screwed again.
And thirdly, the time to repay that money is essentially now. It's not like you start paying a few days later.
You get screwed again.
So that was the benefit. I mean, the only
there's no benefit.
I mean, that's the benefit for buy now, pay later.
Okay, yeah.
But obviously, a lot of things that people did not understand was that they just saw it as they didn't really rank it as high as credit cards. No one really saw it as, this scheme is
on the same level.
This can affect my credit rating. Really, a lot of people didn't know that. I saw a blog that was basically saying where people, I think it was like 41% of the people that were questioned, so they didn't think it would affect their credit score, which originally it wasn't supposed to. They only do a soft credit check on you.
Yeah, it doesn't. It still doesn't affect your credit. It's only if you miss a payment.
If you miss a payment, that's your L. Yeah. So a lot of these schemes, basically, people just opening up like different buy now, pay later cards, essentially online cards. There's free options, so they'll open it up with them. Essentially, you can get up to like 3k worth of interest-free money.
Yeah, depending.
People are racking up the numbers, but then
have no way to pay it back.
And
I think it's really dangerous as well, because a lot of the stores that originally started using Klarna were brands like Pretty Little Thing, these fast fashion brands that kind of geared towards younger people.
Yeah,
and so like anyone that has access to credit options at the age of like 17, 18 is always going to be irresponsible with it.
For sure.
And like you said, there were no hard searches or anything like that. So a lot of people were kind of like falling into this, credit hole that they had no real way of getting out of. It's very, very dangerous.
Yeah.
I'm glad that it's actually getting like regulated. What's funny?
Pretty Little Thing. They want your money.
They want your money. As soon as you said that, I was thinking,
why are you giggling about people being in debt?
This is serious stuff,
Pretty
man.
Little Thing. I want my money.
100%. Such a But the thing is, it's crazy because like the main marketing tool that most of these buy now, pay later schemes are using is that they've basically noticed that any company that's using the scheme on their website to allow people to pay has seen a 30% increase.
Of course.
In shopping. People are actually buying more stuff most likely before they check out. So can you imagine, they're actually thinking of actually expanding this to high brand retailers. So you might see it with jewelry now. You might see it when you go buy your Gucci.
You can.
Not at the moment.
Yeah, okay.
Can you?
Yeah, you can. If you use PayPal gives you the PayPal credit. That means they give you 4 months.
But I think PayPal's regulated though.
Yeah, and you have to do a credit check too.
Yeah, PayPal does a credit check on you too.
Okay,
yeah, you have to get approved. You have to get approved for PayPal.
No, but Klarna, same with that as well. They do a search.
They do a soft credit check, not a hard check.
But they can still decline you.
Yeah,
they can still decline you.
Yeah, they can still decline you. But the what's it called, man?
The time period.
Affordability?
No. The range in like, what is the word?
Rover?
I wrote this word today. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is
spell
like
the
way shut that mouth. T for tango. The way in which they decide whether you're eligible.
Yeah.
The eligibility criteria. Thank you.
Got it in the end.
Is different to PayPal as opposed to Klarna. It's a lot easier for you to get accepted on Klarna than other credit options. So that was the danger in it. But yeah, happy that it's getting regulated for sure.
No, for sure. Let's see what the government has to do with this whole situation. But this brings us to our main topic. Mark, do you want to say the name? Because you were banging on about this for God knows how long.
Buy now, pay later.
There you are. Hurry up and buy.
And buy.
Well, we want to talk about hurry up and buy culture and sneakers, really and truly. With the whole introduction of Klarna, Clearway and Layway. How has this affected the sneaker industry? How has this affected the way you buy sneakers now? Do any of you have a buy now, pay later account at the moment?
I do. I have a PayPal.
I have one with Klarna and PayPal actually.
Same.
Yeah. The thing is, they won't allow me to have one.
What, Klarna?
Yeah, they won't allow me to.
They said F you, dog.
No, because they know
we don't want your money.
They don't want my money because they know I'm good for it. They know I'm good for it. They can't use me as one of those people.
What are you trying to say?
No.
What are you trying to say?
No. What I'm trying to say is that no. Wait.
Why you pocket watching?
You said I wasn't good for it.
No. I didn't say you're not good for it, and I didn't say you're not good for it. But all I'm trying to say,
Jesus.
all I'm trying to say is that if they did want to take any money from me, they know I'm going to come for the ass.
All
right. I mean, they'll most likely come for your ass. You don't pay no time.
I know that's right.
I'm not saying you guys
All right. Honestly.
Look, so
save it.
So we wanted the first question on the list is what's making you buy trainers so fast, and whether this buy now pay later scheme is contributing to this factor.
Is these bots?
Well, that's a big factor.
That's a big factor.
It's a big factor for sure. I mean, if anything, it's the main factor.
If you were to put a percentage on like how much bots and like the demand has pushed you to rush to buy trainers, what would you say?
10,000%.
So 10,000%.
10,000 for real. No, if you look at it this way, the reason why I ensured that I buy every single trainer that I want to get is because in this day and age, if I want to buy a trainer right now, I do not have the luxury of trying it and then sending it back.
Yeah.
That's for damn sure.
You don't have the luxury of dulling anymore.
I've been stung too many times buying it for resale, and it's either tight or it doesn't look the way I want it to look, and then I have to now try and resell it and find some bozo to buy the trainer.
No,
I don't have so. In this day and age, like the way trainers come out and the rarity of you actually getting a trainer, you have to buy what you want. And even if 10 pairs of trainers are coming out in this month, I don't have the luxury of saying, nah, I don't want it. Obviously, that you know about the term delayed gratification.
Yep.
Yeah. Nigga,
No,
I can't.
You don't have time to think about it.
Not with these. Not for these.
I mean,
I gotta get it.
General release shoes nowadays, it's like they go so quickly. I mean, the key example recently were the Valentine's Day Air Force Ones. Those are general release.
Like
they sold out instantly. You don't have time to think about it. You don't have time to wait. The shops are closed, so you can't go into the shop and try it on.
Not at all.
You should only know your Air Force One size. If you don't know yet, then too bad. You're pissed because Air Force Ones are tricky. I'm not gonna lie.
They are.
You'll be out here with extra space for no reason. Just your foot just jamming
and the thing
to the
just
side.
creases.
Oh gosh, that's ugly. So you don't really have the time to be thinking about it. But really and truly, like, one of the main reasons for why I opened up the buy now pay later account was because really and truly I don't have to use my money now.
Yep.
So I mean, once again, we are not financial advisors. Do not take advice from us.
Please, terms and conditions.
Sort out your own
100%.
Sort out your own pockets.
Yes.
Be safe out there. Don't get played, man.
Investments can increase and decrease.
Tease.
You might need to talk to a financial advisor.
Tease. But yeah, for real, like I got the account because I didn't have to use my money now. So essentially, my buying power increased.
Yeah.
I was able to get the shoes that I wanted, and if I needed a bit of extra cash, I was able to get the shoes that I could sell too.
Yeah.
So I was able to make
without
money
using your own cash.
without using my own cushy.
Cushy.
I'm gonna start using that. I'm gonna start using that cushy.
No, don't.
Where my cushy at? Yeah, make sure my cushy on time.
Where my cushy on time.
Bring my cushy on time. No, for real.
Actually, sounds like another word for vagina.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cushy.
Yeah, it's gushy gushy.
Gushy.
Okay.
Nasty.
Cash.
So
you Chevy T, right?
Yeah, man.
Right?
What can I say, baby?
I'm going to vomit in my mouth.
No, for real though. Like I said, I bought it because my buying power increased. So, I mean, I don't recommend it for someone that basically, I'm not gonna lie, can't handle money. If you're going to be a person where you're going to be out here like, oh, I got £1,000.
Yeah.
You're going to think originally, oh yeah, it's not my money.
Yeah.
30 days down the line, you have to pay back that £5,000.
Yeah, 100%.
So like, I bought it for one. I mean, I got it because I wanted to increase the amount of money I have by selling some shoes on the side, but also buy the shoes that I want. If I don't have the money at the time, reseller, I know, reseller. All them things there.
Yeah.
So I think, yes, it has increased the amount of shoes that I buy, but as you said, you don't have the time to think about it anymore.
You don't.
Like it's almost pretty much impossible.
100%.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, Kesi, what made you open up your one?
I think it's a similar thing, but less about selling stuff. And more about
because people don't sell stuff in this day and age.
I didn't say that. I'm finna sell them silver toes.
They're getting out of here.
UK8 if anybody wants it. I know that's right. So I got it for so a lot of the things that I buy, same what we were saying, we don't have the luxury of trying things on. So a lot of the stuff I was buying from online shops, I would buy in multiple sizes, and I don't want to spend my money until I know which one I'm keeping.
Yeah.
So for instance, there are a pair of trousers that I wanted, and I didn't know whether I was a tall, and I'm in between sizes. So I bought a 10 to 12. I bought a 10, a 12, and then I bought a 10 and a 12 in the tall sizes as well. I want to have the option to try all four without spending the money,
and it doesn't lock up your cash.
And it's not exactly. My money's not like held up somewhere. And so for instance,
in escrow.
So the escrow.
all right. And then even in regards to certain trainers, again, like I do want to have the luxury to be able to like buy it and not let it touch my money. So
you like seeing the cash in your bank account
for sure.
It's not
That's a contributing factor.
Yeah,
for me,
I think that's not it for me at all, because the way that I see the credit is that once I've spent the money, that money is not mine.
It's not yours anymore.
It's gone.
That's a guarantee.
I'm gonna have
you
to
spend
give it
future
away.
money.
Yeah. So it's like I can't afford I can't afford to see it like that, because very quickly, that's
a slippery slope. But that's the thing.
Slippery.
This is the thing. So like, see, the way you're looking at it is a good way of actually looking at it.
Yeah.
Like, it's not a terrible tool. It's a situation where, once again, you are allowing yourself to basically have your normal shopping experience, being able to try on the item, see if you like it, and then return it before you actually have to give away your cash.
Yes, exactly.
Which is fair.
You are controlling it. It's not controlling you.
Yeah,
as long as that's the case.
I'm not using it as a way to like fund my way of
You're
living.
using it to your benefit.
Yeah. I'm using it to buy time, not like more money. That's how I see it.
But this is the issue. This is why they want to regulate the whole situation. Is because a lot of these lenders basically are not treating it according to affordability.
Right.
So essentially, if you buy stuff and you buy more, they will most likely give you more money.
Yeah.
And that's a slippery slope aspect of it, because that's unregulated. So if they come after you, they're coming after you. There's no FCA backing off. We'll clear your debt after some time. You're pissed. Once they send it to a bailiff, you're pissed.
But the thing is with that, the reason why they increase it is because obviously normally when you get credit as well, the limit that they give you at the start is small. So let's say it's a few £100, like let's say £200-300. At the
PayPal's £500 initially.
Yeah, so let's say roughly about £200 to £500 depending on where you are. Now at the start of the game, because I'm gonna call it a game, it's easy for you to pay that money back over a month or
Let's
two.
not call it a game now. That's almost
you know what
I get what you mean.
I know.
That's a slippery slope.
Yeah,
finance.
Look, I'm not the FCA, please. Anyway, so £200 to £500.
Yeah.
The average person can probably pay that over 2 or 3 payments if they wanted to. Now, once the bank sees, and remember, it's let's use PayPal, 0%
interest for 4 months.
Cool. So you paid it over 3 months, and you keep doing that, 4 months later, they're like, okay, this person's a good person.
Your credibility.
Your credibility goes up. They're going to increase it. That is where I think they're going to put that in, because what happens is that yes, that person can repay the money, but the thing is, can they truly afford it? Once it increases to like 5 bags, and that person spends 5 bags, and their salary every month is only 1.5.
I'm telling you, that 4 months is going to be a hard 4 months, man.
God, every payment you'll be like,
and especially when they have, especially when they've ticked automatic repayments and they've taken the 1.5 out. No, but it gets here. Why do you do this? But it gets like that, and I believe that's probably the reason why, because I heard it on the news as well, and one guy was talking about how his thing increased, and he was like, damn, like I didn't know it was gonna be like this. You should have known it was gonna be like this when you were spending £200-300. Like, but I get it, it's needed.
Do you think it's a contributing factor to the sheer amount of people that have actually joined the sneaker game? Because I feel like, honestly, in this day and age, to be able to keep up to date with the Jonases, essentially, with the way that shoes are coming out, you need money. And I can't lie. I mean, I only know about my pockets, and trust me, I can't keep up with every single shoe that comes out. But I see some people that can keep up with every single shoe that comes out, and it's like, yo, like, maybe this whole like credit space, these lenders that have come out have opened up a door that really shouldn't have been open, because essentially what you're basically saying is that if you can't afford it right now, you can still you can still buy your shoes, you can still enjoy, you can still buy your clothes, you can still buy your
electronics. Still live life even though you can't afford it.
Even though you can't afford it. And once it gets to the point where they're knocking at your door, it's like, oh crap, I still can't afford it. It's like, this is where it becomes a problem.
I wouldn't say, I can't say whether or not it's contributed to it. But I get your point in the sense that when we had our clubhouse, people were obviously talking about how you can use your credit card because you know it's not going to decline.
Yeah.
And I get that. Like, obviously, sometimes the way many of us work, we put money in multiple accounts, and it might not be that certain amount in there. So you look at a credit card to use that.
Yeah.
But I can't say that's the reason why the sneaker game's gone up, because a lot of people, you buy one trainer, two trainers, the money increases, and then this, like, I can't say that, but it could influence the sneaker game and why people buy so many trainers. If you've got that available to you,
That available cash.
look,
yeah.
I'll be buying every single day.
I think it does depend. I would say no for now, just because a lot of the most popular websites to buy trainers don't actually accept buy now, pay later schemes. Like,
I mean, Offspring don't.
Offspring don't.
That's true.
Nike
Oh yeah, you have to use a card.
Yeah, Nike don't. Foot Asylum do. But how many trainers do they? No, they don't.
Nike don't.
Oh, okay.
PayPal.
And PayPal to me doesn't count.
Yeah, PayPal to me. So it's regulated.
So when we're talking about Klarna and them, man, not many sneaker.
That's the wild west.
Yeah, but when we're talking about maybe not sneaker culture per se, but maybe like
Fashion.
Yeah, like maybe like hype fashion, like
ASOS and stuff.
Yeah,
like
all of that stuff. Like hype beast.
Is Klarna on Farfetch?
Don't think so.
I think so.
I'm not
It
sure.
might be. I don't know.
But either way, when we think of sneaker culture, we're talking about like the main sneaker stores that sell them.
They don't use them yet.
Klarna and them, man, they're not there yet. But I would definitely say that it is affecting people's like desire to have more now immediately. And if that ripples into sneaker culture, fine. But I think the main problem with sneaker culture and why everyone feels like they need to have something now is a mixture of clout and trends and their favorites. People are doing it, and bots that are taking up all the space. Yeah, I think those are like the main.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that's the main thing that's contributing to it, but it does have its place.
You can see where it can go though.
Yeah,
see how bad it can get for sure.
Absolutely.
100%.
And I do think, like you mentioned as well, because I'm one of those people that I pay for sneakers with my credit card because I just don't like Wahala.
Yeah.
One, and two, certain raffles that I enter, obviously because they take the money straight away, I want to enter with my credit card, so no love lost type of thing.
100%.
So there have been instances where I've paid for things with my credit card. I think I actually bought these with a credit card.
It has to go through.
Yeah,
it has to go through. You don't have the luxury of.
I don't have time to find out that I don't have the money at the time that I need it. Especially if we're buying stuff on general release and we need to be quick. I don't have time to find out my current account needs to move.
Credit card. Bow.
Yeah, I know it's gonna work. So, but the problem with that is sometimes I'm trying to think of an example, but there are some trainers that these Valentine's Day pairs that I've got on right now, I knew they were coming out. But I just didn't anticipate that the exact day, or like my mind just wasn't on them. Out of the blue, boom, they're live on whatever website they were on, Nike, and I was like, shit, excuse me, how am I gonna pay for this?
How is this gonna go down?
How am I actually gonna do this? So in those instances, I will pay for that with my credit card and worry about it later. Yeah, exactly. That's where it gets dangerous.
Yeah.
With these, I wanted these for months. I knew when they were coming out. I prepped for it.
Money's there, all of that.
I had not accounted for these trainers, and now I'm looking at myself like, right, you get it. So you know.
Now, see, this leads on to the next question of how do you actually finance your sneaker collection? Because really and truly, like me personally, when I first started off getting into sneakers, it was purely my own money that I was using. Yeah. And it was fine. I knew that, but it was a lot easier back then because there wasn't raffles, there wasn't really bots per se. And you can still walk into a shop to pick up a pair of shoes that you want. Back then it was Jordans. Yeah. So for me, it was just saving up my money, knowing that, okay, the shoe that I want, that I really, really want, is coming out in the next 2 months. Okay, cool. I have this amount of time to save up for it. That was cool. Then once I got into uni, obviously the more cash was student loan, you know, player, pimp. I decided to blow a lot of my money on my outfits, my sneakers, as most people do. So yeah, that came into force. But at the same time, I also had an overdraft at that time. Yeah. So man dip into my overdraft like crazy. Yeah. So yeah, that grew it. But at the same time, then once I started to notice that I can actually make money from shoes. Yeah. So I was buying a few pairs of shoes, selling it so I can also fund trying to get my shoes, and that's what
you actually wanted. Yeah,
exactly. So that's how I got introduced into PayPal. Now I'm definitely not advertising PayPal right now. I'm not telling anyone to get PayPal because trust me, it can become a slippery slope. Don't play yourself, please. If anything, don't do it.
100%.
But yeah, I got PayPal originally because I knew that I can buy so amount of shoes
without using your cash,
without using my own cash at the time, sell them, pay that off, and then whatever I have left, save some, use the rest to buy whatever shoe I want to get, which was a good source for me.
Yeah.
And then buy now, pay later came, and I was using it for the quicker releases, the things like on the foot asylums, etc. Where I was like, okay, cool, I can just use that now, forget about it, pay it off in the next 30 days. But that's because, thank God, I was blessed at the time, and still is blessed to be able to say, okay, cool, I can deal with that later, and I'll be good. But for the people that don't have that ability, or that they don't understand their finances as well, to be able to be like, okay, cool, if I'm going to get this now, not because I may want it, because oh my gosh, frantically I need to buy this shoe now, end up buying 2-3 shoes in that week, and then the month you got to pay £300, and you can't afford it.
It's long.
That's when it becomes an issue. So how do you two actually fund your sneaker collection? Yeah, I know you've already said credit card, Kesi, but what about you?
Kitty
cash all the way.
Kitty cash. Majority of the time is cash. Majority of the time is cash, because even when I use credit card or thing, I have to pay the money back anyway. That's how it is. For anyone that is trying to do it, look, like we said at the start in regards to the delayed gratification, that's where you have to put that in place, because if you do not have the money there and you're resorting to credit and all that type of stuff, like you said, on many occasions, it's a slippery slope.
For sure.
So for me, I've had to use cash. If I bought it on credit, I've basically used my own cash, because as soon as I pay with credit, I've got the cash to put it there. So credit's only there for me, like you said, and like Kesi said, for those quick wins that I have to. I need the money there.
Most of the time, I usually use it for the raffles. Really, truly.
100%, because you don't want your money tied up for too long.
Exactly.
And it's annoying that this is what they do on a daily basis now. Size. Who else does it? End clothing and some other places.
It's a deterrent for bots. So
I get it. It's not much you can do.
So in those situations, it's credit. I will use my credit. Like, I would rather use someone else's money than use my own money and get locked up. And then if I do win the trainer, I just replace it with cash. So man, it's just a blessing that we're all in situations where we work. So we're making enough for us to be able to get all the trainers that we want to get.
I think I agree with pretty much everything that you said. One thing that I will say though is that, because I have now made a real conscious decision, I'm not just trying to buy every trainer that comes out. So my thing is, like, I know that the Vapor Waffles are coming. So we knew that these were coming out in December from August, I want to say, give or take. So I had about 4 months to say, in the month of December, by God's grace, I'm going to get this trainer. So I need to put at least £200 aside. I knew that for myself. So that's how I've kind of been doing things. I have a set amount each month that I account towards like spending on myself. And if for any reason, like, the only time that I would kind of go outside of what I've allocated is if, so for instance, the Night Brazils, that Mark's just sent it to me randomly one day. I would have never been able to account for that. But it was such a good price
that you had no choice but
I had no choice but to do it. Exactly. And then I kept that in mind, that I had spent £135 in January. I need to keep that in mind for February. And so I've like
aligned your finances.
So I will always ensure, I will always pay with cash. I will never pay with credit unless, like you said, I can just pay it back straight away. Paying with credit is not the move.
No,
that's
for
a very dangerous way
it's such
to go.
dangerous to me, because you'll just rack up amounts that are just crazy.
And I think it's like you said as well, like, because you know that you have the buying power, you just want to buy more things.
Exactly. It increases your eagerness to get the shoe.
It makes you feel like, okay, now I bought this, I might as well be buying that as well. It's a dangerous way to go. For sure.
All right, cool. All right, so the next question I have for you guys is gosh, I lost my space. Oh, sorry. Yeah, so has your eagerness to buy shoes increased with credit?
Really?
With credit? Oh, do you know what? As you said, eagerness, I thought he was gonna say, have I bought a trainer based on eagerness and like being screwed?
Essentially, yeah.
Yeah, I think that the only trainer that I've actually been screwed with is the cells.
I said screwed.
I bought the cells because
you rushed.
I rushed. I was like, damn, like the Sakai's, I need to get myself a pair of Sakai's, not knowing that God was gonna bless me with the Tour Yellows down the line for retail. Bought them.
You did the same thing with the mockers too.
100% with the mockers as well. Blood clot.
How much did you pay for the cells?
Like $380 or something like that.
Oh.
$380, and then it got to a point. So I bought them on credit, and I was good, and I was gonna put the money back anyway. But what happened was that
you didn't like them.
Didn't like them. It looked like a baguette.
You sold them out.
And as I'm saying, look like a baguette, guys. I've put up an
unboxing.
An unboxing. Listen out for it. It's out on our Instagram. But I said I didn't like the trainer. I then went to go and sell it again. and I sold it for, actually no, I bought the trainer for $340 or $350.
Yeah,
not
you
$380.
definitely sold it at a loss.
And I sold it at $280.
Yeah.
So that £60 gap, I had to cover it.
Yeah.
See, this is the problem, because at this point where you can't actually go into the shop and see the shoe,
That's it.
it's like it's risk that you got to take, and if
Yeah.
that
That
was
was
the
the main
money,
reason.
then then you
That's
know,
the risk you take.
but then you
Yeah.
end up playing yourself. Like you put that money on your credit, and you have to pay that money
You
back.
have-
now.
you-
You have no choice. Even if you're
Come
gonna
knocking
sell
on
it
your
again,
door.
and you're not
Yeah.
gonna get your money back. It's long.
Yeah.
100%.
Has eagerness caused me to buy any trainers?
No, because you really buy trainers based on what you
I
like.
wouldn't say
Like, you
trainers.
don't-
I would say Zara.
What's wrong with you?
Well, you know, I'm putting
No,
your
but
business on the
again,
table.
even with that one, has eagerness? What was the question?
Has eagerness ever like got you to like buy something just for the?
Just for the sake of buying it? Absolutely, of course. Zara, absolutely. The main reason why with Zara is, again, it's very similar to sneakers, that things sell out so quickly. I'm specifically talking about the sale because that's where I've been shopping for the last 3 months. Everything sells out so quickly. The way that stock is running right now is everything online has run out. All the stock that they're using now are from the stores.
Okay.
So they will like log the stock of the stores, put it in every now and again, and then like if there's something that you see and your size comes back, it's only coming back like
Once, yeah.
quantity one.
Yeah.
So if someone in
Shim, shim.
one,
Shoo, shoo.
so if someone from Scunthorpe has it in their basket, it's
Yeah.
done for me. So I'm like, ooh, if I see it, I'm like, I'm on the
You
ball.
gotta get it.
Yeah, let me not even start talking about this coat that I've been trying to buy for the last 2 months. But I say all of this to say that, yeah, I feel like eagerness has, but again, I'm so like, I'm actually quite proud. I'm a very smart shopper. Like,
Okay.
I'm
Yeah.
not just one of these people that just be buying
Buying
things for the
things
sake
for
of.
the
No,
sake of
I'm
buying
not
it.
like, I don't have time for rubbish like that. So
You only have one life.
but everything that I buy, I have had it in my wish list for weeks before I actually like
Jump in.
buy it. Yeah, the Brazils. How long did I say I wanted them before?
Yeah, for a good
It
year.
takes me a really long. The
good
Chanel's.
year.
How long was I talking about? them?
About
Like
3 years.
3
Few years, yeah.
So I don't just like find myself spending. I think one thing that I'll say, I'm trying to think. Okay, no, you answer first. I'm sure there's a trainer that I really had no business buying. I can think of something, but you go and I'll think.
No, I mean,
I remembered. Sorry, it's the
Bring it back here.
It's the Converse Run Star Hikes. I think I was too fast on those.
Okay.
Yeah, those and also the khaki CDG play
Converses.
Converses. I was too fast on those.
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause I don't wear
the
them
khaki
anymore.
ones. Yeah.
to be honest,
Shit
for
yourself with that
for
one.
me, it's easy. The Jordan 1 lows that I bought last year, I bought 2 per.
Yeah, and I don't know why they're awful.
Which one?
I hate
Um,
them so much. The
orange pair and the red pair.
I hate them.
Oh, that red pair. I look at it like, you know that.
You know when you just despise the damn item.
Yeah,
It's like,
man.
why are you here? I'm not gonna lie. Why you do this? Why
I
you
actually
here?
told you guys.
The
though.
most, but I have. It's definitely something that I worked on over the years. Because yo, in uni, I can tell you right now,
You were
I
wasted.
bought a
Yeah,
lot of
you
stuff.
bought a lot.
A lot of stuff, and a lot of decisions were just made out of like eagerness, just to get the shoe and just be like, all right, cool, I got this now.
Yeah.
On to the next one.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's definitely happened to me many times before, but I'm actually kind of scared about time. So I'll go on to the last question. Finally, have you guys curated a sneaker collection which you can actually say is personal to you, or have you just got a bunch of random shoes where you're like, I've just grabbed these shoes because it's either hype, or I just wanted to get these because it's there. Are you actually at a point where you're like, you know what, I'm looking at my sneaker collection, I'm like, yes, I can wear every single shoe right here. I'm going to start off by saying no. I'm working on it. I am definitely working on it.
No, wait. Okay, give me 2 pairs that you feel like are unnecessary. You had no.
Well,
business
the
getting.
throwaway 2 pairs were the Jordan 1 lows for
Okay,
one.
no, forget those.
No,
But
yeah.
let me see. I got to think about this one.
I don't think you have.
Outside of those 2 pairs,
No.
the fake Nike Sakai's, the Nike and undercover collab. I mean, I
That
like
thing that
I
just
like
makes
the
you feel
idea.
dry at the
But
back.
the shark fin at the back here, I only bought it because I was like, I didn't get a pair of Sakai's and I was pissed off. And yeah, I had
Childish.
those. Another one which I actually, thank God, I sold, but then again, I'm thinking about it, I shouldn't have sold
The
it.
rude ones.
The Rude trainers, yeah.
I really
Oh,
don't.
so
bought
I
those.
think that wasn't the one that was on his mind. There's another one
I don't
there.
care. I
No,
didn't like
but the
those.
other one that was on my mind was the React Elements that I got, the 87s, which was the undercover collab again.
I liked those.
I like those, but I'm not gonna lie. I bought a pair of not undercovers, React Elements before that, a few
Yeah.
months before that actually,
Right.
and it effed up my foot. So I'm not sure what I thought about getting those shoes again. That was a terrible decision. But I have a history of buying shoes, and it was just dumb decisions, and it's like,
Yeah.
why do I have this?
Yeah.
But I'm getting to a point where every shoe that I'm buying now, from now
Yeah.
on, is literally like, okay, cool. I actually want this shoe to wear now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you, Michael?
I was actually, before you was gonna say, I was gonna say, yeah, I have. But
Yeah,
like a solid collection that I know I'm gonna wear every single trainer.
Yeah.
Okay.
Most part, 99%.
What are your 2 pairs that are unnecessary?
My 2 pairs that are unnecessary are it's sad when I want to say this, but the pure platinums.
The dunks.
Yeah, the pure platinums. I'm looking at them different because
I don't think you'll wear those again.
I don't think I'm gonna wear them again as well. I'm not, because they're too chunky for me. They're too chunky. I'm more of out of the dunks. It's the low dunks. The low dunks. I love them.
Okay.
Another trainer was my Chanel's, but I ended up selling those as well.
Yeah.
That was it. Like, that one was eagerness.
I'll definitely say you've come from a situation where you no longer buy a bunch of random shoes, because he has a history of buying random shoes too. He bought Zanottis, he bought Balenciagas.
Remember when I bought the Valentinos?
He bought Valentinos for no reason.
Random.
It was like
and the Louboutins.
And the
Louboutins.
Oh no! I regret that one. You know.
Yeah. So
I regret selling that one. I wish I still had it in my collection.
What about you, Bugsy?
I don't know who that is. Beds. Anyway, you guys know me. Like, I don't just be buying trainers.
Nah, it's fair.
I think there's one.
Why?
Why you do this?
And when I say this, you're going to agree with me.
Let's hear it.
The Chanel's.
Nope.
She wanted those for time though.
Do you know the reason why I'm saying that is because if you could have bought it in a more humane way.
I said
I
humane.
think the way in which I was like on my knees gagging for them.
Eagerness.
That eagerness was, because I was going to mention that when you asked the last question, but because they were such a solid trainer and I got them for a decent price, I'm not even mad at being on my knees for those trainers. But if
Not on your knees now.
the only trainers that I would say that are a bit unnecessary are those khaki CDGs. But because it's just a pair of Converses, I don't really care. It's just whatever.
So run star.
Every other, again, just a pair of normal Converses. Like, it's just one small, like, it's
Sorry.
Maybe
But
it's a
it's like-
JW Anderson collab too. It's not this.
It's not the ordinary. It's not standard.
let me be clear.
It's got a star on the back.
Yeah, it's red.
Red star.
But I honestly, like, my collection, because I had the off-white Volts Air Forces.
Yeah.
And I think that was the only pair that I was like, I
hear
loved
that.
them.
I hear
I
that.
wore them. I really, really ransacked them. But
Yeah.
when it became too much, it was enough. And I was all right
it
with that.
stuck out like a sore thumb.
Yeah, I made my peace with it and I let it go. But there is not one. I look at my trainer boxes every day and I'm like, everything that is here is supposed to be
going
here.
well.
Yeah, like I actually, that's why all my trainers look battered, because I actually,
You wear 'em.
I really be wearing them.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, and I'm happy with the collection I'm building. I'm really turning trainers down. You know, dunks are coming out a dime a dozen. Every single week there's like
It's
4
mad,
pairs. I haven't bought myself any, and I'm very happy with that.
Do you know what's actually mad? In regards to the Volts,
Yeah.
she actually sold them for the resale price
For the
she
price,
bought them for.
yeah, for the price.
Which is mad.
She tattered them, but that's
and it was tattered.
That's
that's
why
the
I-
advantage.
again, I
That's the
buy
advantage,
smart.
though. That's the advantage. Though.
Sorry, like
It's a
I
sneaker
buy
game.
smart.
It's like stocks out here, but let's not get into that.
Nah, 100%.
FCA,
Investments
T's and
increase
C's,
and
T's and C's.
decrease. I know
T's and
that's
C's.
right.
But yeah, that's it, man. That's the end of the show, guys.
Yeah, man, guys, be careful with your money.
Please.
Don't fall into those
Honestly.
credit cards because they come and bite your ass.
Credit cards, buy now, pay later. Just use your own cash. I'm not doing that.
Don't let clout and credit kill you, bro.
100%, because
Please.
that's the thing. We're in a day of age where, yeah, like it's all about status, and Instagram can make you.
That's not a day of age thing. Everyone's been doing that from day. Where did keeping up with the Joneses come from? Everyone's been trying to keep up with the Joneses.
I
for
get
time.
that, but I think social media has amplified it times 1,000.
Yeah, it's definitely amplified it.
Amplified.
Shoe fly don't bother me.
It's definitely amplified.
Please.
Let's fly out of this place.
100%.
Alright,
For
well.
real.
So thank you everybody for watching and listening to today's episode. This has been episode 46
Yeah,
of
man.
Don't Believe the Hype podcast. Be sure to follow us on Instagram.
Not regulated by the
DBTH
FCA.
Thank you. DBTH podcast, Twitter, DBTH_podcast. Search us on YouTube, SoundCloud, Spotify,
Is that it?
Apple Podcasts.
There you go.
Hashtag DBTH podcast.
100%.
Or you can just search Don't Believe the Hype podcast. Any other business? We've got
Nothing,
some
man.
unboxing soon. We're going to
Yep.
unbox the Valentinos
said
on my
nothing.
feet. No, there are.
Another
We're
one
going to
straight
be
off your feet. A fresh pair.
unboxing. Yes, a fresh pair. The Valentine's Day Air Force Ones and nothing else.
Yeah, no, we got some few trainers coming through.
Silver toes are on the way.
And we
I
got
will be
the,
unboxing those.
russets, dark russets coming
curries.
through.
Yep. They'll be coming.
Whatever you wanna
They'll
call
be
it.
on the way. Yup.
Yep. And we got the medium curries by God's grace coming down the way. Down the
Yes,
way.
so
I
we've
need
got
those.
plenty W's. We're going to try and unbox as many trainers as we can.
Yeah.
You know the vibes already. But until next week, we wish you a merry evening.
That's
and
it.
have a good loving weekend for Mr. Nasty.
100%.
A loving week.
Yes, it's
It
Valentine's
is
Day
because
week.
Valentine's Day on Sunday.
Yeah, Mr. Nasty says it right to you.
So from DBTH, we love you.
But enjoy yourself.
That's it. Anyway, this is Don't Believe the Hype.
Bye.
Peace.